I'm Dr. Azad Moopen, the Chairman and Managing Director of Aster DM Healthcare. I'm extremely happy to speak on this occasion. I've come to this country 35 years back, and this is the place where we started and we are established. And this is the place from where we went to 7 countries, starting with just a single doctor clinic myself. Now we have 20,000 people, 3,000 doctors, 7,000 plus nurses, and we are in 7 countries, and we see about 20 million patients in a year. And this is something which has happened only because of this soil, so fertile, and which is able to give us the opportunity for entrepreneurs like us to grow, flourish, and that has come from the people of this country. I really appreciate the opportunity that has been given. The visionary rulers of this small spot in the world map, which has become a destination, a place which is so small becoming a sort of a oasis in the middle of the desert of peace and prosperity. That's the most important thing. 200 nationalities live here peacefully. And this is a place which celebrates both tolerance and happiness. And I don't think anywhere in the world you will be able to see a country which has got a minister for happiness and a minister for tolerance. So these are all things which stand apart. So apart from the excellent social and physical infrastructure which has been created here over the last 15 years, I see the vision for this country going forward, celebrating 50 years, and they are looking another 50 years ahead. I had the opportunity recently to participate in a seminar which was aimed at 2070. So that's the way in which they are looking at 50 years ahead. So I really appreciate what has been done. And Indians, we have been part of the growth story and the success story of UAE. And we have been part of that, and they really appreciate the Indian population who are here. And they give us that respect. And that's the best part of UAE, people in UAE. And we have contributed in building this. And we are all present here. And we also have helped our country sitting here, building many institutions in India. So on the whole, this very warm relationship between UAE and India, and between the people of the two countries, which is the most important, the cultural relationship, the connect with the two countries. You don't feel that you are out of India when you are in UAE. You feel that as if you are in India, because we have 40% of the population from UAE, which is much more than the local population here. So I wish the visionary rulers, the citizens of this country, and the people of this country, all that is best in the next 50 years while they are celebrating the 50th year of UAE. So when I came here, actually I had come here to stay here for just 2 years. I was teaching there in a medical college, and I came here just to do a job for someone for 2 years. But it prolonged because of the people here. And now it is 35 years. And we are thinking of staying here forever. Me, my children, I have 3 daughters and my wife, and 5 grandchildren. All of us think of staying here forever actually, because the country attracts people. I don't think anybody who comes here wants to go back. They want to be here if it is possible. So that's the best part of UAE and Dubai especially. So when I look back, as I told earlier, this is a place where you have been in the midst of the best people that you could have in the world. I've traveled world across, and I've come across many people. So this was the right soil with the right people. And maybe at the right time I reached here in 1987. But the most important thing is the people connect, much more than anything else. So if you look at UAE, you will find that, especially Dubai, when you look at Dubai doesn't have anything for a success story. They don't have oil, in fact, unlike Abu Dhabi. Dubai doesn't have water. You have to, take the water out of the sea and purify it to drink. You don't have soil. All that, the greenery you see here, it's on imported soil. You have to import soil. And you also have to import people to work here. 85% of the people are here coming from outside. So on the whole, they have created a magic out of nothing in the middle of the desert. So the people, the visionary leaders, the leadership, that is the most important, and there is a team to execute that. So coming back to your question, something which is very personal. See, I had this experience of one of my close partners. At that point of time, we required a sponsor here. Now it's not required. Here 100% you can own businesses. They give you 10-year visa. They even give you citizenship for selected people. So at that time, this was required. But at that point, you won't believe this person, while I invested the money and started the clinic, and he was actually a sleeping partner without investment, he told me that I want to write and give you a paper saying that I haven't invested anything in this, because I don't want at some point of time somebody asking you for a share of this, because I have not invested anything. That is the beauty of the people here. So deep from my heart, I congratulate the visionary rulers of this country who are the reasons for the prosperity and peace that is there in this country. May God bless them with many more decades of visionary leadership and health and prosperity.